This is an independent review for a.applications.com. Hey, this is Josh, and today I'll be reviewing iHeart Radio. This is a free music streaming app in the iOS App Store. Once we launch the application, we're going to be greeted with a dialog to sign up with our email or log in with our Facebook account. If we have an account, we can log in, or we can also hit maybe later. If you hit maybe later, you won't have your account saved, so it won't save your presets and things like that. So it's definitely worth just creating a free account. So I'm just going to log in with my Facebook. You'll see it's got an option up here for us to add presets or add stations. So I'll click on that. We can choose a live radio, perfect for, or custom stations. So if we create a custom station, we can enter in an artist, song, or a show. We will do Justin Timberlake. And we can create a station based off that. So it's going to bring up our station here. First, it's going to show us an advertisement. Now, that's one thing about this application. You can pay and not have advertisements, which would be definitely worth it if you use this application a lot. If you really like using this as your main source of music on your iOS device, it would definitely be worth the small monthly fee to do that. So my listening activity is going to be published to Facebook. I can turn this off at any time. I'll go ahead and hit OK. So we've got our song here, and very similar to many other music applications, we can hit a thumbs up on the right or thumbs down on the left. We can show familiar music, mixed or less familiar music. So it's going to show, if it's familiar, it's going to be a lot of Justin Timberlake, maybe bigger artists, some Robin Thicke, artists similar to Justin Timberlake. If we do mix, it's going to show a little bit of Justin Timberlake, a little bit of smaller artists, probably less familiar artists. Or if we do less familiar, it's going to be all smaller artists, things like that, that are similar to Justin Timberlake, but you probably just haven't heard of them because they're not massive artists. So we can hit pause or skip to the next song. We can't go back to the previous song just because that's how this application works, similar to Pandora. So we can view the artist bio here. It's going to show us some information about the artist. Or we also have some options to set an alarm to the station or set a sleep timer if we're going to sleep. We can go back to the home page and we can hit live radio. Here you can find live radio nearby for your state. So if we come down here, we'll just click on a random state, and we got all these stations that we can listen to and stream live. It's going to show another advertisement now. This is a 30-second advertisement, so that's quite lengthy if you are trying to listen to music, which makes this application even more of a deal if you do pay for the premium account, that you will get that much better of an experience because you won't have those advertisements. It's a very full-featured application. Unlike Pandora, you can access local radio stations, which is really nice. So if you have a device, or maybe your car radio doesn't get FM for some reason, it's messed up, or you just have speakers and you don't have a whole radio set up, you can still get FM radio, which is a really cool feature. So that's pretty much it for this application. The main features of it are your ability to have the stations and things like that. It's basically a more featured Pandora with the ability to stream FM, save stations a little bit better, to customize their stations a little more than Pandora. And it is called iHeart Radio, and it's free in the iOS App Store.